Hi there, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today we're going to talk about 4 must-have tools for lead gen agencies. Let's dive in. Lead generation as an industry from paid traffic, from paid media, has evolved massively over the past decade, right? Back when I first started, it was, this is probably 10 years ago, right? It was relatively common that the only way you could generate a lead was to be able to send traffic to a client's website, right? And even back then, I remember us as lead gens used to complain about having to contact their IT team to make a change to a headline or something like that, right? Which meant that it was incredibly hard because you weren't in control of your own destiny, I guess. So as times have changed and lead generation has grown and the value of what we do for businesses has grown so much, there's been a whole host of tools which have kind of come along for the ride, which really make a huge difference and really help us lead gens to be able to do a better job for our clients, and of course make more money in the long term for our clients and for our agencies, right? So let's dive in with kind of 4 really good tools that you can use that's pretty much a must-have for any lead gen agency. The first tool is a tool called High Level. A lot of you would have heard of this, so I'm not going to go over exactly what it does and all of that type of stuff, but what I am going to say is what you need as a tool is High Level combined with Facebook lead ads. All right, this is what we've been using for the last 6 months or so inside my agency and what we do inside my community, and things have really kind of moved forward in leaps and bounds, right? Because each on their own, of course, High Level and everything that High Level does is incredible. If you can pass it on to your client, you can get them to use it to be able to engage all their clients and things like that, and they're kind of potential clients, and that's great, right? But if you combine Facebook lead ads, which typically up until a few years ago, in my opinion, weren't fantastic for lead generation because the quality that was coming out of them weren't very good. But if you're able to combine lead ads and keep the user on the Facebook platform, and then when the lead comes in, be able to understand how to use High Level as almost like a nurture sequence, whether it be by SMS or email or phone verification or whatever that is, you're able to get some really cheap leads from Facebook lead ads and then send them to High Level, which can be a tool that you can kind of have inside your own agency to nurture the leads and then kind of sell them on if you are doing pay per lead, or if you are managing this and setting up for your client. If the lead comes in, then you can explain to the client that sometimes these leads need to be nurtured a little bit. They need to be sent some kind of guides or help on whatever they need help with, and then the phone can be picked up and spoken to these leads a little bit later on down the line, right? So what I would recommend doing if you have struggled with Facebook lead ads in the past is be able to combine Facebook lead ads with High Level, and you're going to find that you're going to have a lot of people coming into that funnel and a lot of people to work with, a lot of conversations with potential clients, and that's when things start getting interesting, so give it a go. One thing I forgot to add is that I've got a special deal with High Level actually, where rather than getting a 14-day free trial, you can actually get a 30-day free trial, specifically through my affiliate link. I'm one of the biggest affiliate people with High Level. So if you are interested in finding out more about it, then there'll be a link somewhere in the description where you can get your 30-day free trial. One of the other tools we've been using for many, many years inside my own business is a tool called Unbounce, right? And remember back at the start of this video, I was talking about the frustrations that we used to have when we had to send traffic to our client's landing page that their IT department controlled, that used to take 6 weeks to make even the smallest change to a headline. Well, that's essentially why Unbounce was born, right? It's basically a landing page builder which enabled you to kind of bypass the IT department, right? They used to have to give them some very simple instructions. We still do some very simple instructions on how you can add Unbounce as a subdomain. And then what happens is that you as an agency has the ability to create your own drag and drop style landing pages that you can install on your client's website, and you can drive traffic to that landing page, okay? And Unbounce is really the only, there's other ones out there like ClickFunnels, and I don't even know the names of the other ones. We haven't really messed with anything else. We like Unbounce just because it's simple to use. It's also customizable, which means that my team can build whatever they want and make it look like whatever they want inside my business. So it's really easy to use. They love it. It also has really great split testing capabilities, okay, which is important when you get to be generating high levels of traffic to a landing page, and you're looking for your landing page to convert it, I say 10% to work on a cost per lead for your client. Any bump in conversion rate is important, right? So if you're able to test one kind of headline against another headline, then all of a sudden, if there is a spike, then it's going to make a big difference to your cost per lead, and therefore your client's going to be much happier, right? So having a landing page building software like this that you can have inside your arsenal as an agency is really important, especially if you're one of those agencies that likes to improve over time by tweaking and understanding the power of the written word. And you can install all sorts of cool stuff on there as well, such as Leadshook, which is a survey software, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So yeah, Unbounce is the next tool I would highly recommend you look at. Again, we have an affiliate link. I think there'll be a special offer or something there if you do want to use it. The third tool I want to talk to you about today that is a must-have for agency owners, lead gen agency owners, is a tool called Leadshook. Again, there'll be a link below that explains a little bit about what else it does. There's the owner of the company is a guy called Nick Thackelell, who I've got a lot of time for. I've known him ever since he started this software, and we were kind of one of the first kind of beta users of the product. And I've seen it go from strength to strength. In fact, I had a webinar with him just last week, and I think he's doing 3 million leads a month or something through Leadshook at the moment, something ridiculous like that. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Leadshook is essentially a way to hook your leads, like it says in the name. And what you can do is use software like Unbounce or any other landing page builder, or even WordPress, and you can embed like a standalone script which you can put on your landing page, which is basically like a decision tree or a survey or a quiz, although Nick hates me calling them quizzes. Essentially what it means is that instead of traffic hitting a landing page and having to just go in and fill out a very long 16 question kind of form, you can break them down into kind of micro commitments, and you can also send them down different decision trees based on the answers that people give. So if it's for example, if you're a male or a female, and you can show different colors and different copy to females and males, or do you need to borrow $100,000 or less, or $100,000 or more? Okay, and if they select 100,000 or more, then you can take them down a different decision tree, and you can essentially show them different calculations and show them different results, and essentially give them much more of a bespoke experience than if people just hit a landing page and went down that 16 question form, which I was telling you about. When you think about it, this is really a huge advancement in lead generation, because it allows you to be able to kind of segment the traffic and the leads. And with pay per lead, which is what we do and teach, you're able to sell the leads at different prices, different criteria to different clients. There's all sorts of cool stuff that you can do with software like this. So you've probably seen survey kind of software before, but Leadshook is one that's, in my opinion, the best on the market. We've been using it forever, and Nick's a great guy. I recommend you check it out if you can. So the fourth tool I'm going to talk about today, and these are all kind of going in order, right? So you've got Facebook lead ads, Unbounce, Leadshook, and the last one is software called Leadbyte, all right? If you're generating leads through your own kind of brand and for your own business, and you want to have multiple clients, then what you can actually do is create one landing page in Unbounce and have one Leadshook quiz on that landing page, and then you can have a Leadbyte that sits behind all of that and then sells the leads all over the country to multiple clients, all right? And this is why when you own your own brand and own your own business and your own leads, This is why Pay Per Lead becomes so powerful. When you combine all of these tools together, you can approach clients with the Pay Per Lead offer, and you can sell them at different prices, different criteria, to different clients, to different verticals. It all depends on how creative you can be with what you want to do inside your funnel. Leadbyte is a relatively cheap tool that does all of this for you. It sits behind your funnel. You can log in and kind of set all your filters up and make sure that your leads are doing what you want them to do as they come in. So there we go. There's 4 really good tools that you should look at. Again, there'll be a link to all of them in the description. It's worth checking them out. If you've enjoyed this video today on the 4 lead gen tools that every lead gen agency owner must have, then please give us a like so we know to create more content like this. If you've got any questions or you need us to introduce you to any of the owners of these tools, then of course we can do that for you. Just comment in the comments box. And lastly, if you did like our video and you want to be the first to know when any new ones are created, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and you will see them first. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.